Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and today I am really sorry. Ooh, there's a string. I'm really sorry if this is going to be an extremely long video, because this is going to be pretty damn long Gaming Do video. I'm sure some videos have surpassed this length, but this is going to be a pretty long video, as I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff and showing you a pretty big haul I got. Um, I got my birthday presents from my parents early, and I just want to show you what I got, basically. Okay, so first and foremost, I got one video game and two Blu-rays. I'll show the video game first. This is a remastered video game. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of a cold, I guess. But this is a remastered video game with the original version coming out in 2006, and that is Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Edition, or Zodiac Age. This isn't really in the best condition, but it's working, and I'm glad to have it, because really the only way I could play this is on PlayStation 2, and now I can finally play this game on PlayStation 4. So that's the disc. And yeah, okay. This is a phenomenal game. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, and I'm glad I got it on PS4 now. Alright, so we'll move on to the two Blu-rays. They're both 2018 films. The first one is these are both awesome films. This is the first of which to come out, and that is Avengers Infinity War. I got this at FYE. Yeah, as you know, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, along with what I'm going to be talking about, actually, is I'm doing mini movie reviews in this video. So, yeah, this is rated PG-13, and it is 149 minutes. I am not showing you my digital code, because I just don't want to, and I don't want people to steal it, so here's the Marvel Studios, get 4 movies for just $1 thing. And that's the disc, just plain and blue. Blue-hoo. And then the second of which is another 2018 movie that came out later. This came out maybe 2 to 3 weeks after, and that is Deadpool 2, the super duper effing cut. Yeah, I love this movie. This is my definitive favorite movie of the year. I fucking adore this movie. Yeah. So the movie is rated R for many reasons, and I think it's 119 minutes. Sorry, I gotta take this out of the case, and this one isn't being as cooperative as Avengers, so just like Avengers, I'm not showing you my digital code, but here's an ad for Strikeforce, which is a pretty cool app, I guess. And this is the regular Blu-ray, and this is the super duper cut, which, I'm gonna be completely honest, I like the theatrical version better than the super duper cut. I just think they extended the scenes way too long on the super duper cut, and that's just my opinion. Alright. So I got 4 more things to show you, and they are all sort of toys, I guess you can say. One of them really is, and then the other are sort of collectibles. Though I'm going to say this thing might be a collectible one day, and I'll get to that now. I got myself an Infinity Gauntlet. This is pretty awesome. You just press the yellow stone and it glows up and it makes sounds. It's pretty cool. I'm not really going to use this that often. It's just Probably going to be sitting as a collectible on my dresser in the background, so probably. But I'm glad I got an Infinity Gauntlet now. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, so the next four things, I'm just gonna say it. They're all Funko Pops. I'm starting to get into Funko Pop collecting again. And we'll start with, speaking of Deadpool, we got Deadpool as Bob Ross. If you're not aware, in the teaser trailer for Deadpool 2, he was dressed up as Bob Ross, basically parodying him. And Bob Ross is a famous artist who paints stuff. I don't know what else to say. I don't know any of his art, so yeah, this is pretty good. I thought this was hilarious to have, so I decided to pick it up. And then the next thing we got is actually based on the new Spider-Man game that's coming out next month. It's Miles Morales from the new Spider-Man game, and I kind of got this due to how much I'm actually pretty excited to see Into the Spider-Verse now. And yeah, so this line includes Spider-Man, Mary Jane, Miles Morales, and Mr. Negative, who is probably the main antagonist of the game. I don't know much about this game, but I might get it. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's cool. Next pop I got is actually pretty random, but I like this series a lot. It's a great horror series. For the most part, there's a couple duds in it, but I like it for the most part. That is A Nightmare on Elm Street, Funko Pop. There's Freddy Krueger. Pretty much your basic Freddy Krueger pop. This is actually, I think this is a pretty old pop from like 2011 or 12 or something. So, yeah, this is pretty old, but still I decided to pick it up because I'm a pretty big Freddy fan. So, yeah. And the last pop I got is someone who really enraged me on this channel. Someone who decided to ride a pig and freaking not jump up where I wanted him to. And I decided to buy him. And that is none other than Crash Bandicoot. I decided Crash is cool enough to buy his pop. And yeah, you got ones like Crash Bandicoot Jetpack, Crash Bandicoot Biker Outfit, and Dr. Neo Cortex. I might pick up the variants of Crash and Cortex. I'm not really sure. So, yeah, okay. That's about it for the haul. Now I'm just going to place this down here so I can speak in depth for why I've been gone, sort of, and basically why... just what I said. Why I've been gone. I've been gone because, honestly, sort of what I said earlier, I've been really enjoying my summer, but don't quote me on this. I'm going to try to get 10 more videos out this summer, and it's almost the end of summer vacation, so that's going to be tough, but I'm going to try. However, this is sort of going to get 4 or 5 videos in one stone out of the way. So, here's what's going to be happening, basically. I'm going to do a movie review of 3 movies I saw in the theaters this summer, and that'll be the end of this video. So, those 3 movies are Ant-Man and the Wasp, Christopher Robin, and Alpha. So let's start with Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is honestly my least favorite of the 3, and honest to God, it's not terrible, but it's honestly, right now that I really think about it, it's kind of mediocre in my opinion. It's got some funny scenes, it's Really cool to see the end credits scene where we find out that Ant-Man is going into the quantum realm and it's leading up to Avengers 4. But that's basically right about it. This movie's a little bland. It's funny, especially the scenes with the giant ant, and Paul Rudd gave a good performance, but this movie honestly wasn't really my cup of tea. Now that I really think about it. When I saw it in July, I would have given it like a B plus, but now really honestly, that would be generous if I gave it that, but unfortunately I'm not going to be generous. I'm going to be true, and I think I'm going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp a C. Regular C. This film wasn't my cup of tea at all. It was very silly for an MCU film, which is not a problem. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is one of my favorite MCU films, but this one was just kind of stupid. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite MCU film. Alright, next is Christopher Robin, which is not really a film I wanted to see that much, but I'm glad I did because I really like this film a lot. It had a lot of really kind of cute scenes. And you're asking, am I a Winnie the Pooh fan? Not really. I enjoyed the 2000 Tigger movie. That was pretty much my childhood. I loved that film, and that's what I looked for. That's why I looked forward to Tigger the most in this film, and he did deliver. I love the wonderful thing about Tigger's song that they sing in the movie, which is his signature song, and Pooh was pretty funny in this film. Christopher Robin is actually like a grown man who has grown man problems, and he's in a big business where he has to come up with a plan for like travel and stuff like that. And honestly, Tigger was awesome, but my favorite character in this movie was Eeyore. He was so damn depressed in this film. He didn't care about anything. It's hilarious. Christopher Robin is a great film. It is. I'll wholeheartedly admit it. I didn't expect it was going to be, but it was a great film. It currently holds a 69 on Rotten Tomatoes, but I disagree wholeheartedly. That's probably about what I give Ant-Man and the Wasp, maybe, is like a 65 to 75 range. But this, I'll probably put in the 85 to 90 range. I'm going to give Christopher Robin a B+. Because it was a little tiny bit slow at times. Especially the parts when you weren't really with the 100 Acre Wood Gang. It got a little slow and boring at times, but other than that, when everyone from the 100 Acre Wood was on screen, this film was a blast to watch. However, it's not my favorite of the three films I'm reviewing. That honor goes to Alpha, which is a film about basically how dogs and humans met and how the first dog to be domesticated ever. And next to Deadpool 2, this is downright my favorite film of the year. This was awesome. The fact that they basically didn't speak one line of English in this entire movie. There were subtitles, but there was not one English word spoken in this entire movie. And yet, I enjoyed this almost as much as Deadpool 2 is astounding. The acting was amazing. It was beautiful. And I saw this film in IMAX, which is the first film I've seen in IMAX since, I think, the last Hobbit film I saw in IMAX. But this is truly a film you want to see in IMAX. It is breathtaking to watch. Plus, the film was kind of funny. Especially when every time, no, this film really wasn't that funny, I guess. There was one or two scenes that were funny, but this film, is a very serious film. There's a lot of drama in this film. There's a lot of survival. There's a lot of a surprising amount of blood for a PG-13 film. And if I had one nitpick with this film, I don't like maggots at all. And there was a big scene, not really a huge scene, but there was a scene where he got maggots to basically crawl into the dog's wound so it could basically eat the dead skin, I guess you can say, and I almost gagged at that scene. I don't like maggots at all. They're disgusting in my opinion. Absolutely horrifying. But besides that, this is honestly one of the best films of the year in my opinion. And honestly, really, this, Deadpool, and Infinity War are my 3 favorite films of the year. I'll kind of downgrade Incredibles 2 a little bit. I'm not going to give it an A plus anymore. I'd probably give that like an A minus or a B plus now to the Incredibles 2. But this, I am wholeheartedly glad to give this film an A plus. Absolutely. Especially the great ending, which is about the wolf that travels with the boy to survive, basically, has puppies. It's a phenomenal ending to an excellent film, and I'm excited to get this film on Blu-ray. So, there you have it. That's my video for today. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the incredible absence. I promise there's going to be a bunch of videos coming up, and yeah, that's about it. Gaming2 here. See you later. Bye.